So, what's up, guys? How are you? My name is Lino. I wanna be a data scientist, but I also like to play with a lot of code. So, this time in this tutorial, I want to show you how to make this that you are seeing in the background. Sorry, in the lab, in the other side, right there. So, we are going to do a script in Blender. This is made with Blender, and we're going to make three figures: a pyramid, an inverted pyramid, and a pyramid with two faces that are going to be the inverted pyramid, and in the top is going to be the normal pyramid. So let's start. So as I said the last time, I really like fast tutorials, so I'm not going to type all the script. I'm only going to explain the parts that I think that are important. So let's begin. So what's up, guys? Before we continue, I want to ask you for a like or a subscribe if you like this type of content. I really want to share this. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to do random things. So let me know if you like this. First, as always, we have to import the library for Blender, and we're going to use the random library for Python. In this line right here, we have a list of numbers that are going to be 1 or 2. 1, I use this number 1 for the transparent material, and 2 is going to be the list of numbers with the colors. So if we go right here in materials, we have that material 001 is going to be the transparent material, and material 003 is going to be the color materials. Also, don't forget to add the materials in Blender so the script can work. And also, as you can see here, the material 001 is a transparent material. I have another material 002 that's going to be a black material, and a material 003 that's going to be a blue material. Then we have the height. The height of the pyramid is going to be the variable that we are going to change, but our height, for example, if I put 6, the height of the pyramid is going to be 7. And why? Because I want to have a cube in the last part of the pyramid. For example, let me write this cube right here. If I type 3, so the script don't take a long time running. Right there in the pyramid. There are the materials, so if we remove the material, we can see the pyramid with all the blocks, and you can see we type a height of 3, but I really want to have a little cube right here in the top, so the height of the pyramid is always going to be the height plus 1. Then the number of cubes is going to be calculated automatically with the height, so don't move this right here, or you can move this to try different things, but to get this model right here, you don't have to move anything right here. Then you can change. Let me erase the cubes. Let me erase the cube right here. You can change the size of the cube right here, and the script is going to work normally, as you can see. Let's go back to 1, so we don't get a delay in the script when we run the script. Then we have the position. So we are starting in the position of the half of the size of the cube, so we start right here. So for example, if I add another cube right here, we don't start right here in the center of the grid, we start right here. Right here in 000 with this point in 000. Then the materials are already explained, but it is important to see this comment right here where you can put different materials and this is going to work. So for example, let me comment this again, and let me put here material, 002. Let me write this block. Let's hit run. Let's see the materials And as you can see, we have two color materials and the transparent material right there. Pretty nice. I like this combination right here. I didn't expect to be that good, but pretty nice. Okay. Then we have a counter right here. This counter that I call it A is going to be a counter that allows us to move inside the pyramid in this case, for example. Let me do a little draw right here. So, in the for loop, we are going to create first the first layer that is going to be the bigger layer, but then, well, we start here for the first layer, but then for the second layer, we need to move right here. So the counter A is going to allow us make the first layer, then add the side of the cube, so the position of the second layer will start right here. Then we start with the for loop. That's going to be three for loops right here, one for the x-axis, one for the y-axis, and one for the z-axis. So the important part to understand right here is that we're going to create, let me change this so you can see, to 2. Let me write the cubes real quick right here, and let's hit it run. Nice. So let me put here 1. Let me raise the cubes again. Nice. So right now we're only creating the first layer, the base of the pyramid right there. And this base is going to be constructed like this. We enter in the x-axis right here, and with this function right here, we insert the cube. We have the location, that is going to be this variable right here, and also we have the size of the cube. So to create this cube right here, we're going to create like this. We create this box right here, then we move to this position and create this box. Then we're going to the right and creating the cubes like this. So let me create this. I think I can explain this better. So for example, sorry, I want to add a cube. And we create a cube like that. We enter this loop right here. We create this cube with this formula right here. Then we apply the material that we have in the list, and we have a random choice right here that is going to choose if this cube right here is going to be a transparent material or a color material. It's going to be choose with this list right here. So if we choose the number 1 right here, this cube is going to be a transparent material, but if we choose the number 2, it's going to be a color material. I'm sorry, is in the inverse. I'm sorry, that was my bad. If we choose 1 right here, it's going to be a color material, and if we choose 2 right here, it's going to be the transparent material, because the transparent material 001 is the transparent material. So when we insert this cube right here, we apply the texture, and then we add the location in X. So we have this location right here, and we add the location, so we can put a cube right here. And then we iterate this for the number of cubes. So for example, if we want a pyramid with a base of 3, we can create this. If we want a pyramid with a base of 4, we have to, well, the loop is going to iterate to 4. If we get to 6, it's going to iterate right there. Then we go to the y-axis for loop, and it's going to do the same. But, well, for the first layer, it's going to be the same as the last tutorial, that we create a cube right here, and then we go to the right, like that. Sorry, Shift D. I think I put something here that is wrong. Let me erase this. Yeah, let me save. Okay. Let me move this like this. Yeah. So the grid is going to be created like this. And we're going to put reset the position in Y and move this. Reset the position to X and move this in Y, and then create them in X. Like this, until we get the grid. So that is for the first layer. But for the second layer, I'm not going to end this all right here, but because we need two more right there. So we're going to play the second layer right there. So for the second layer, we need to move inside the pyramid. So we need to have a box placed right here. Right here. So to do this, we use this counter that at the beginning is going to have a value. It's going to have a value of 0, and we are going to add the size of the cube. So, for example, if this size is 1, right now A is going to be equals to 1, and then we're going to say that we move 1 in C, and we are going to move the half of the size of the cube plus 1, so we can get to this position right here. And then we're going to subtract 2 cubes from the grid, and this is because, for example, let me move this right here. Let me wait this. Yeah, let me take this box right here. Let me make a fast. Yeah, this is not like straight, but it's okay. But this is not straight. Let me erase this. Set off this. Okay, let's go to C. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's okay. It's okay. It's only to explain. I think we need more. Yeah, we need more. Okay, nice. So in the second layer, we need a cube right here. So we need to create the second layer right here. So we go to Y, and with this part right here, we're going to move this in C, and with this part right here, we're going to move this in Y, like that. And with this line of code right here, we are subtracting 2 units from the number of cubes, because you can see right here, let me copy this real quick. As you can see right here, from this side, we take 2 cubes. For X, we take 1 cube from here. Let me do this so I can explain better. So from this side right here, we take this cube right here, and from this side right there, we also take this cube right there. So we are subtracting 2 cubes from all the sides from the layer, so we can get a pyramid. Then we enter the z-axis, and this loop is going to be the same. I think that is all for this, for the normal pyramid. If you run this, you can get something like this. Let me erase this. Okay, so we're going to put only 6, so this don't take a lot of time to run. I forgot to change this. That's going to be 8 plus 1, and I didn't explain this part right here. So we put here in the z-axis 8 plus 1 because we want, well, I want to have that little cube in the top right there. So let me explain this after I run this code. Yeah, I want a little cube in the top of the pyramid. So that is the reason for the +1 right there, and the height is the height that we want, that we are changing right there. So let me see the camera. The camera is this, I think. Yeah, that is the camera. So as you can see, we can generate this. This is the, well, that looks pretty nice. Okay, this is the pyramid without the textures. And if we activate the textures, we have 2 colors and 1 transparent texture, and we get this. I like this a lot. I really like this combination of colors of black and blue. So let me save this real quick. This is going to be a normal render. I'm going to put 2 because I have 1 more right there. I think that's it. That is all for this script. I also comment all these parts so you can understand. I hope you can understand. Of course, I will receive any feedback if you want. If you want to give me any feedback, and if you can improve this script, I will be grateful with you and say you thank you. So let's see. Yeah, that is all for this script right here. So let's move to the next script. Okay, so we're going to continue with the inverted pyramid right here. The code or the script is going to be similar to the other pyramid right there, and that's because I use the same code right there, and we only have to change some part in the for loop. But let's see, this is going to be the same except for this part right here, that we are also going to select the height that we want, but the number of cubes to start creating the pyramid is going to be always 1, and that is because we need an inverted pyramid. So if we go, where is this picture? Right here. So if we go from an inverted pyramid, we should go from the top to the end, to the base. So this is going to be the base, and this is going to be the top. And in the top, I always want to have 1 cube right there. So we're going to start with 1 cube. Then the position is going to be the same. The materials are going to work the same as the normal pyramid. We also have this counter right here, but this counter is going to change. Not the number, but the functionality. This counter is going to help us to go outside of the pyramid. That's going to be different from the another. For example, we start with this red one right here, and put this to blue. So we have to move outside, and this counter is going to help us move right here in X and Y to get to this point right here. And then we have to move like this to get to this point right here and create the grid. And that's all for that counter right there. We also have height +1 to have that little one that I like. The number of cubes, and also I think I forget to explain this in the other script, but here we subtract a. Why? Because where is this? Okay, we subtract a because if we start right here, this point right here, I'm gonna call it P1. P1 is going to be 0, 0, 0. But if we want to move to P2, for me is going to be minus X, minus Y, and plus C, because we're going to go up. So that is the reason that here where we are subtracting A, and here we are subtracting A, and then for the other layers it's going to be the same. Then it's similar to the other script. We insert the cube right here with this function. We also apply the material when we insert the cube, and then we are going to change the position in X and Y. That don't change anything. And right here we are adding the size of the cube to A. This is for C to go up, Let me run this so I can explain this better. Run. Let's go right here. Well, that is the inverted pyramid that we want right there. So as you can see, we start with one cube right there. Let me explain this again. So we have this inverted pyramid, and let me put this right here. So this point right here for this script is going to be 0, 0, 0, like that. Then we have to move to this point right here, and to move to this point we have to go up in C. It's going to be equals to the size of the cube, then go in X back and in Y back. So this point right here is going to be minus X, minus Y, and I'm sorry. This point right here is going to be X minus 1, Y minus 1, and C plus 1. Plus 1 because we're going up, and minus 1 because we're going back in X and Y. And that is going to be the same for the other ones. We're going to go like this, like this and like this. And right here in the next layer is going to be the same. Where with this location we are always moving back. So let me think. Well, that is why we subtract A right here, and that is why we add C with a positive number, and Y, the letter Y right here, we subtract also the letter A. And finally, we change the number of cubes. Why? Because we start with one cube, then we have to add 2 cubes, so we can create the next layer, and then it's going to add another 2 cubes, and then it's going to add another 2 cubes. And it's going to be with the same principle as the normal pyramid. The only difference is that we're going to add and not subtract. So for example, we have this cube right here, so we have to add 1 cube. It's going to be this side right here, and 1 cube that's going to be this side right there. I think I chose the wrong cube right here to explain this. So for example, where is my pen? Okay. So for example, this corner right here, we have to add this cube right here, and also we have to add this cube right here, like that. So that's the reason we add 2 to the number of cubes. That's all for this script. Yeah, there is not more to explain in this script. It's like the same as the last one. And as you can see, if we run this, we also use the textures. Let me put this here so we can get the same color from the last script. So this is going to be blue and this is going to be black. Yeah, no, 2 is going to be black and 3 is going to be blue. And let me erase this and run with, for example, I want a height of 6 that's going to be, well, in real, well, the script is going to create a height of 7. Let's check this. That's all for the inverted pyramid. I hope I explained the maths well and the for loops. Let's see how much layers in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it has 7. As you can see, we create an inverted pyramid in Blender. You can put whatever number you want right here, whatever number you want right here to change the size. This you don't have to move. But I want to warn you right here, when you change the height, you have to consider how many cubes your computer can run, or Blender can run, because we're creating a lot of cubes right here. If we go right here, we're creating 454 cubes with only a height of 6. So let's see this with the materials. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Let me put the camera that I have right here. Let me move this real quick. Where's this? Camera 0. Nice, nice. I like it. I don't like that it's like broken. So let me change this. Erase 1, 2, and add another one right here, so we can have more colors and less transparent cubes. Let's erase this. Let's hit run again. Chun 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 chun. Chun 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 chun. Chun 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 chun. Let Blender run. Let's see this. I like it. It depends on the camera, of course, but I like this. So let me save this again. I'm going to be inverted 2. Let's save this, close this, save this. And finally, we're going to go to the other script that's going to be the two-faced pyramid. Let me erase the cubes. This script is the same as the other two. The only difference is that we have to change some positions in when we do the transition between the inverted pyramid, that's going to be this, and the normal pyramid. So the script for the inverted pyramid is going to be the same. We're going to we are starting with the inverted pyramid, so we have the inverted at the bottom and the normal pyramid at the top. So okay, let me run this with less cubes so I can explain better this. Let me remove the texture right there. Yeah, so as you can see, we start with the inverted pyramid and then we go to the normal pyramid. Simple as that. So the first part right here until this line is going to be the same as the inverted pyramid script. As I said, the script is going to be the same for the inverted pyramid until we go to this line. And when we enter the normal pyramid script, we only have to change the location of the x and y axis and the z axis, I'm sorry. And that is because in the other script we start right here, but right now we want to start at this location right here. So we have to move the z position. We have to change the position in z to the height plus 1.5. So we start right here and don't overlap these cubes. Also, if you see from the C view, let me do this. So in the normal pyramid script, we usually start right here. Yeah, and the normal pyramid script goes and builds the pyramid in this region right there. But for the inverted pyramid, we create this, and the center is in the cross of the x and the y axis. So we have to create a normal pyramid, we have to move this position right here. And this is obtained with the position. We subtract this distance right here, that's going to be minus x, and this distance right here, that's going to be minus y. So with this, we get to this point right here, like a vector. We go to this point and we run the same script right here. So to accomplish that, we put y is going to be the size of the cube over 2 minus the height, and we also have the counter, and right here in x we also put minus, we also subtract the height, and that's all in this script. This is the only variables that change. Yeah, I think that's all the variables that we change right there. Yeah, And for example, if you want to create a larger, I don't know how to call this. I'm going to call larger two-faced pyramid, something like that. You only have to change this, that's going to be the height. For example, if I put 6, this is going to take not so much time to run, but some time to run. So I'm going to see you later. So we are back, and you can see the script finally run, and we obtain the inverse pyramid and the normal pyramid in the top. Pretty nice. Also, we are also applying the texture, so you can see this. This time we only run with the black texture, so let me put here the blue texture to get the same image as before. Let me erase the cubes. Okay, we're back. I finally know how to say this. Is I will see you later. So okay, let's go to the business right here. So as you can see, we have the pyramid right here. Well, the two-faced pyramid right here, and you can render this with different materials. Also, you can remove the spaces. I don't like too much spaces with this, so let's put 1. And let this run, and I will see you later. So we're back. The script ran, and you can see we have the result right here. I like it. I really don't like the view. I would like to see this from another angle. Let me move this to, let me open this a little bit right here. Wait, I'm moving something that is not the camera. Okay, I really don't like this view, so let me move this like this so we can see. No, right there. Yeah, like that. I like that. Let's move in Y, then in X again, and see. Nice, I like that. Let's see. Well, I like that. In like a moon, something like that. Let's save this. Going to be complete to render. And let's save. That's all. I really hope these scripts help you in anything. It's really nice to work with Blender and random Python script right there, like that. And before I end this video, I want to ask you if first, I'm sorry for my English. I know I'm practicing. I really want to improve, but I don't. Well, I live in a Spanish country. It's not Spanish. A country where the native language is Spanish. So I want to improve my English, and I really don't have anything to talk with. So I think this is going to make me improve, because I really don't. It's hard to get the words that I want to say. But okay, that idea part we're going to. Yeah, I forgot. So if you have any idea, any figure, any pattern, that you want to make in Blender, you can comment in the commentary section of YouTube, and I will try to make it and make a video and upload the script so you can have it, and it should be fun to make something from another person. Of course, I really hope no. I'm pretty sure you have great ideas, so let me know if you want to do that. And that's all. Thank you for watching.